Time to know the news of the week. I'm Hannah Tabios. This is the MB Rundown. President Rodrigo Duterte on Monday endorsed Taguig Pateros Representative Alan Peter Cayetano as the next Speaker of the House of Representatives. Duterte said Cayetano will be sharing the term with Marinduque Representative Lord Alan Velasco, while Leyte 1st District Representative Martin Romualdez will be the House Majority Leader, as also announced by the Chief Executive. Malacanang said Cayetano would be Speaker first for a shorter period to serve as the House's leader. He will have 15 months, while Velasco will serve in the remaining 21 months. Duterte, who tried to keep his distance from the issue, has been persistently pressed by the lawmakers to make a choice. But lawmakers will still vote for the next House Speaker on the reopening of the 18th Congress in July 22 before the President's 4th State of the Nation address. Meanwhile, presidential daughter and Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte Carpio, who earlier endorsed Davao City 3rd District Representative Isidro Ungab, denied that she is urging lawmakers to reject his father's pick. The United States Embassy in Manila has denied reports that U.S. State Department's Deputy Assistant Secretary of the Bureau of Conflict and Stabilization Operations, Mina Chang, will replace top diplomat Song Yong Kim as U.S. Ambassador to the Philippines. In a statement sent to the media on Wednesday, U.S. Embassy belied the claim. It added that Chang was last nominated in 2018 as the Assistant Administrator for the U.S. Agency for International Development, or USAID, for the Bureau of Asia, and the nomination remains pending until now. Prior to her current position, the 32-year-old singer-turned-humanitarian activist served as a Chief Executive Officer of the International Humanitarian Aid Organization. She was personally involved in the disaster response to the earthquake and cholera outbreaks in Haiti, the tsunami incidents in Asia, as well as in New Orleans in the U.S. She has also worked in some of the world's most dangerous and desperate slum communities in Kenya and Haiti. Meanwhile, White House announced on Thursday that U.S. President Donald Trump plans to nominate U.S. Ambassador to the Philippines Song Yong Kim as the next American top diplomat to Indonesia as his tour of duty in the country ends this year. The Philippine National Police and the Armed Forces of the Philippines confirmed on Wednesday that a first suicide bombing case in the country was perpetrated by a Filipino. He was identified by authorities as 23-year-old Norman Lasuca, a native of Hulo, Sulu. Lasuca was one of the two suspects earlier tagged by the military as a member of the Abu Sayyaf group under the command of Atib Sawadjaan, who perpetrated the twin blasts at a military camp in Indanan, Sulu last June 28, which killed at least 7 individuals. The development was revealed by authorities in a joint press briefing at Camp Aguinaldo in Quezon City, citing the results of the DNA test conducted by the Davao Police in the Regional Crime Laboratory Office. The samples were obtained from Lasuca's mother and brother and from the suspect's severed head at the blast site. The AFP believes that the incident is still an isolated case, but they reminded the public that it should be an eye-opener that the security environment in the country has changed. The recent Social Weather Stations, or SWS survey, revealed that 9 out of 10 Filipinos want the government to regain control in the West Philippine Sea. This was based on the nationwide survey results conducted during the second quarter of the year, where around 1,200 individuals responded to the question about the importance of the control in the islands that China currently occupies in the West Philippine Sea. Results revealed that 93% of adult Filipino respondents said it is important. Today, July 12, is also the 3rd anniversary of the Philippines winning the arbitration case against China after the International Tribunal ruled in the favor of the country over the West Philippine Sea dispute. The Chinese government demanded the United States to immediately cancel its potential arms sale to Taiwan. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman Geng Shuang said on Tuesday that Beijing had already lodged formal complaints through diplomatic channels to express its strong opposition to the proposed sale by the U.S. to this Chinese-claimed territory. The possible deal includes the sale of Abrams tanks, Stinger portable anti-craft missiles, and other related equipment and support, which is estimated to cost around $2.2 billion according to the U.S. Defense Security Cooperation Agency, or DSCA. The agency said the proposed sale will enhance Taiwan's security and defense capability. But Beijing urged the U.S. government to stop its military relations with Taipei to avoid further tensions between the U.S. and China relations. Meanwhile, these are the other top news of the week.
International human rights lawyer Amal Clooney, wife of Hollywood actor George Clooney, will act as an international counsel to award-winning journalist and Rappler CEO Maria Ressa. Clooney will be joined by Keelan Gallagher, a barrister at Doughty Street Chambers, who also specialize in human rights and civil liberties. The two will be working closely with other lawyers to look into how best to protect Ressa and news media company Rappler under international laws. Aside from being arrested twice this year, Ressa is still facing 9 cases in at least 5 courts in Metro Manila. The entire shipment for the brand new rails of the MRT-3 has arrived in Manila on Tuesday. The shipment will be used as a part of the railway's overhaul and rehabilitation, which is expected to be completed by July 2021. With the repair of the MRT-3's 17-kilometer main line, the number of operating trains during peak hours will rise to 20, while the operating speed will be from 30 to 60 kilometers per hour. Dennis Uy-led Misnatel Consortium, now called Dito Telecommunity Corporation, has finally been awarded by Malacanang with its Certificate of Public Convenience and Necessity on Monday. The third telco player in the country is expected to begin its commercial operations by 2020. The company spokesperson Adel Tamanos said they will first roll out a higher version of 4G network upon operations.
Let's take a quick recap of the MB rundown for today, July 12. President Rodrigo Duterte endorses Cayetano-Velasco term sharing in the House speakership race. U.S. Embassy in Manila denies the appointment of Mina Chang as the next envoy to the Philippines, replacing U.S. Ambassador Song Yong Kim. PNP and AFP confirm first Filipino suicide bomber through DNA results. Recent social weather station survey revealed that 9 out of 10 Filipinos want the government to regain control in the West Philippine Sea, and China demands the United States to immediately cancel potential arms sale to Taiwan. And that's the MB Rundown. I'm Hannah Tabios.